Hello everyone, this is Pam with Papercraft Creations. I've been doing a little bit of sewing lately, so I did join Miss Quilty, but then for the price I decided not to do it, but I thought I'd show you what I got. I got all these, well, this was a separate order of fabric, and I think their fabric is really pretty. I love the fabric, just showing you sample swatches of it here. Butterflies and checks, and some more flowers here, and then some polka dots, and then some cherry fabric. Then this is what came in the kit, and it's also very pretty. Flowers, some more polka dots, more flowers, more pretty blue flowers, and then some more blue material, and then some more blue, and then blue gingham, and then polka dots again, blue stripes, flowers, and then more blue polka dots. And then the other thing that came in the kit was a ruler. I don't know if you can see through this red stuff, but it's a ruler, and then these things are supposed to go around thread. I never have seen them before. And then for Christmas, my son got me a healing mat. I already have one, but he got me a round healing mat so I can use that. And then he also got me this cool Snowy Owl puzzle. It's supposed to be a 3D owl, and I love owls and animals like that. It's a 3D craft paper puzzle Snowy Owl. So I'll be working on that before too long. And then I thought I'd do opening of the remaining advent calendar stuff, so I'll be back in a minute and show you that. Okay, the final one is a sticker sheet, similar to what we've been doing all this time. So that's what that sticker sheet looks like. I've been pretty happy with this advent calendar, but I was hoping for a few dies and things like that, so I was a little bit disappointed with that part, but I've got plenty of elements to make cards, that's for sure. And then for the final opening of the Christmas tree ornaments, I've gone ahead and used my knife to get these open. And let's see what we've got. Let me see what we've got here. We've about got it all open. Here's number 18, and it's a pretty gold and silver ornament. Then 19 looks like we have a stocking. And let me change hands here so I can go to 20. And 20 is also a pretty blue ornament. And 21 is also another pretty blue ornament. 22 is a heart ornament in red and gold and green. Then 23 is oh look, we got a little Christmas tree ornament. And then the final one, 24, is a star ornament, so it goes to the top of the tree. I've already put that one up there, not realizing I would have a big star, so I'll work on all these ornaments and get them on the tree and come back and show you the final tree. And then next year we'll have a completed little tree for Christmas. And then what I'm planning on doing in addition to these openings is, you remember the last time we got frames, and then I got these ephemera goodies. Let me pull this out of here to do a shaker card. So my sister's got a birthday coming up in January, a couple of weeks, so I'm going to work on her a shaker birthday card with these frames and these this ephemera pack. So I'll be back in a little bit when I'm working on that and bring you along for the process. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Pam with Papercraft Creations. Happy New Year 2026. I'm working on a birthday card for my sister. She's going to have a birthday in January, and I've not ever used this card, this stamp set before. Let me get it out for you. It's called, it's from Stamps by Me, and the name of the stamp is, well, I got it upside down. The name of the stamp is a Bunch of Happiness stamp set. It's item number 844173. And as you can see here, it has a girl holding a bouquet of flowers, which that's the one I'm working on. Then it also has another one with presents here, and then it has sentiments on it, and the sentiments say, besties forever, wishing you lots of happiness. You make me smile. Happy holidays to you and your family. Happiest of birthday wishes to you, and besties forever. And my sister's having a birthday, so I'll probably use this happiest of birthdays to you. And I think I'm just going to do a regular 5x7 card. I decided that I'm going to paper piece it, so what I've done so far is I've colored the legs and the back in the ground, and then I've colored the flowers. And then for the paper piecing, I have taken this paper here for the skirt, and I've taken this paper here for the wrapper around the flowers. And I don't know, and I may use this right here for a border on the card. I'm not sure yet. And then let me get out the information to talk to you about paper piecing. To be just one moment. Okay, when you do paper piecing, you stamp the item, like you can see here where I have stamped this right here. And then I went in, and as you can see on the stamp itself, her arms are going to be in the middle right there on the wrapper of the flowers. So I've gone over here and I have colored her arms, and I've cut the arms out. And then for the wrapper right here, I have an area that I stamped. Let me show it to you. I have an area I stamped right here of where the wrapper was out, and then I cut that out individually. And then where the skirt was at, there's like the skirt stamp there, and then I would cut the skirt out, and so there's the skirt cut out, and there's the wrapper cut out, and then you just put it together like puzzle pieces on the lady where I have colored her final image. Then I'll take those items, and I'll put the skirt like right there and glue it. Then I apologize, my battery died, but anyway, you put the skirt like right there, and then you put the wrapper like right there, and then you glue those down. And then I'll take those little hands and put them on there. But first, before I put any of those on and glue them down, I'll go ahead and cut her out for the card. So I'll go ahead and get that done next, and then I've got to figure out what kind of card. I know it's going to be a birthday card, and I'm using those stamps, but I've got to figure out my diagram and everything for the card. So I'll be back to bring you along for the rest of the journey. Thanks for watching, and if you're new watching my video, if you wouldn't mind, or if you're new or existing and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and like the video and share it. I sure do appreciate your help. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I've got the image all cut out now, and I just cut out around the image, and what you do is you just cut as close around the image as you can, and you let the scissors do the work. You hold the paper and take the paper back and forth. Let the scissors go back and forth. Anyway, it's easy to fussy cut, so that's all fussy cut right now. And then, like I told you earlier, I'm going to take these images and glue on what I fussy cut out right now. So I'll go ahead and get these right here all glued on there, and then I'll come back and show it to you, and then I'll get to work on the card. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I've got my little image that I stamped all paper pieced together. I've glued everything together. And so I think that looks good. And then the next thing I'm going to do is work on making the card. And I watched Cards TV with Mary, or by Mary, and she has free sketches, and I thought I would do this sketch right here for my card. And I'm going to do a 5x7 card. She does them for 4¼ by 5½, but I'm going to make mine bigger, but I'm going to follow her diagram here, her sketch. So I'll get started on that, and I'll bring you along for the process. Thank you. Okay, here's my card base scored and folded to 5x7. Then I'm going to go ahead and start cutting the papers for the side part right there, and also these 2 strips here. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I've got my sister's card ready to put together. I've got these 2 areas right here for the background, so I'll put this right here and this right here, you know, even top and bottom like the sketch says. And I added some white ephemera. It was like sticker paper to this paper to give it a little bit of kind of break from all the pink, and plus I've also got white on the card, so that kind of brings that in. And then I'll have this little pink piece right here, and it will be like that right there. Then I'll put my lady right there, and then also I'm going to put this happiest of birthday wishes to you on the inside, and wishing you lots of happiness on the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and get all that put together, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, here's my sister's completed card. I think it turned out very pretty. I'm going to stand it up, so I think you can probably see it better if I stand it up. So that's the completed card. And like I say, I paper pieced the wrapping around the flowers, and then the arms, and then the skirt. Then I colored in all of the flowers right here. And then on the inside, I just put the same pink paper I had behind right here on the inside, and I made it say happiest birthday wishes to you. And then of course down here I have wishing you lots of happiness in that same color of paper. And as you see, I've got to get some more blades for my cutter, because it's making my cutting kind of rough, but I think it did turn out very pretty. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make her a bookmark, so I'll bring you along for that process as well, and I'll be back shortly to show you what I'm going to do there. Okay, I've got everything out that I'm going to work on for the postcard. I cut this to 2 3/4 by 6 3/4. It was originally 4 by 9. This is some Anna Griffin paper from a Kitten and Ephemera. I think it was one of the shoe kits, but I can use it on anything. And you can see I've got plenty of beautiful ephemera here, and I've also got wording here. So and then there's also lots of pretty ribbon to put at the top of the card. So I'm going to use this for a postcard, so I'm going to get started on it, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, this is kind of what I've decided I'm going to do, kind of like the placement for the flowers. I'll trim off on the side here, and on the side, well, this don't really stick out too far there, but this one is, so I'll trim that right there off. And then this little greeting was also in there too, happy birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this bookmark for her and put it together like I've shown here. Then when I get done, I'll show you the finished product. Thank you.